Hello and welcome. So the part that I did on TikTok was pretty sure it's financial or emotional. Um, but with the Fool coming out, like you've been not careless, but like very like willy nilly with spending, whether that's money or your emotions. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse, um, you are worried about your situation, whether like most likely like your financial situation, like you've got concern there, or your emotional situation and you have concern there, and that's fair too. Um, with the King of Cups, it's whatever the situation was that triggered you. Okay, it was unfulfilling. You had some type of unfulfillment in your soul. So now here you are up the creek without a paddle, right? But the good news is that we have the Empress and the King of Swords that came out after those, which means that we do have what it takes to get ourselves out of this predicament. Um, we just have to figure out how to do that. And with the Eight of Cups, that's telling us we need to reevaluate what we're doing. We need to take a step back, look at the big picture, and be like, okay, this is how I'm spending my money. Okay, well, that doesn't work anymore. I need to rebudget. Or this is how I'm spending my energy or my emotions. This isn't working for me. It's got me in a hole. It's got me in a ditch, whatever. I need to reevaluate and do things better for myself. Okay. If we choose not to reevaluate and make it better and continue on this shit path that we're on, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse as well as the Tower moment in reverse, or the Tower in reverse. So you've got this sick cycle, unfortunately, of unfulfillment, and you're trying to replace that fulfillment with something that's not fulfilling you, right? So you need more and more and more. And that's actually stopping you from creating better, from prosperity. Okay. So, what else can you tell us? What can you tell us about the situation that got us here, whatever triggered us here? Please tell me more. Okay. So, we got the Hanged Man in reverse. Thank you. Anything else you can tell us? What is it? Oh, babes. Oh, babes. Okay. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Emperor in reverse. We have the High Priestess in reverse. And we have the Seven of Swords. Okay. Is there anything else here? What else can you tell us about the situation as a whole? Okay. Ooh. We have the Lovers. We have Death in reverse. Okay, last shuffle. Anything else? Knight of Wands in reverse. And then the Six of Wands. Okay, so handy dandy book. Here we are. Let me double check the Hanged Man. Yeah. Okay, so the situation is someone took advantage, right? They were super selfish. They saw you, and with the Four of Cups, it's like they saw you, but they weren't satisfied. Keep in mind, that has nothing to do with you. That has everything to do with them. With the Emperor in reverse, it's like they were trying to show up as something that they weren't. And in reverse, they were super immature. They tried to tell a different story than what was happening. Okay. While you were over here as the high priestess in reverse, you were passionate. You had a moral compass. You had knowledge of everything that was going on, right? And that brought us to the Seven of Swords, which left you in such a hopeful state. You were so, so hopeful that with the Lovers, that this relationship or whatever would be so fruitful. And we were so afraid to let it die with the Death card. We were so afraid to let it go. And with that explains the reverse tower. If we're not willing to let something go, even though it has like done its thing or whatever, and there's no more growth happening, something new can't start. You're stuck in the same patterns, and that is really, really hard. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, that one is, yeah, it's interruption. Come on now. It's interruption to the flow of the universe. You are stalling yourself at this point. Okay. But with the Six of Wands that came right after, that's like one of the victory cards. Yeah, it's triumphance. It's the crown of hope. Okay, hold on. What clarity can you give us on the Six of Wands with this hope? What can you give us? Tell us about the Six of Wands, please. And the King of Wands. That's interesting. Oh, babes. The hope that you're holding out for is the hope of the good, of the better outcome, of the better divine partner. Not necessarily like better, but like a more aligned person. And that's what you are so hoping in this connection. Babes, I feel you. But sometimes the space is necessary. And we have to take care of ourselves financially and emotionally. We have to always take care of ourselves before we can fully align with the right people. So you need to take a step back. You do need to go back to the first part of the reading. You need to take a step back and rebudget your finances and your emotions, okay? Because what you're doing is not healthy. You need to do that so you can heal and be better for yourself. Because when it comes to aligning with the correct people, with the people that are meant for us, it's all about like meeting each other on the same playing field because you're both meant to be there. You can be in the same vibration as someone for a very long time. And then one day, or over the course of a few days or a month, that vibration shifts and they're no longer in alignment with you, and vice versa. And when that happens, it is very, very hard to let go. But it is possible. It is possible to let it go so that way you can take a step back and realign yourself with what's been right for you this whole time. And for some of you, it is this person. It is the person that, pardon my judgment here, but for some of you, it was the person who took advantage of you and who was an idiot. Okay. For others, it's not that person. And that is scary because you don't necessarily know who it is, right? And that's a very scary thought. But your lack of moving forward and bettering yourself, that's not what you're here to do. You're not here to stay stuck in a karmic cycle. You're here to learn. So do it. It's hard and it hurts. And if you ever need someone to talk to, like, reach out to your people. Reach out to a therapist, because everyone here knows that I'm a huge fan of therapy. So please reach out to your therapist and work through it. Find a therapist if you don't have one. You need to heal yourself so you can align with a magnificent person. Okay? And I'm not saying that everyone else is shit. That is not at all what I'm saying. I'm just saying once you align yourself with your highestness, everything else will come into play. The crown of hope, the good, honest, loyal person, they're there. They're out there. Whether or not it's the same person that got you into this mess, I don't know. That is between you and the universe. But for now, I hope you heal. I hope you have it in you to heal, because healing is hard and it hurts and it sucks, and getting out of bed is not the best thing in the world all the time. But it is at the same time. Thank you so much for spending some of your time with me today, and I hope that you have a magical day. I will catch you in the next one.